Hi everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and today we are busting through some paper scraps and we are creating some journal cards. I was running low on journal cards and I thought you might like to come along for the ride. Maybe we can craft together today. Okay, so basically what I highly recommend, grab from your scrap pile if you have one and pull out a bunch of stuff and just plop it on your table and let's work with that. Let's work with what we have right now. And this might work very well. If you don't have a lot of scraps, maybe you can grab some junk mail and that can be your base. It's a great base to work with. Or you can use scrapbook designer paper. Sometimes it comes a little thicker. That makes a nice sturdy base, or a nice coffee dyed paper in the back. That makes a nice sturdy base as well. Okay, so let me show you a couple of these. Basically, I used some, where is it? Here it is. Modeling paste. This stuff, Liquitex, and just some stencils and a credit card scraper, just any kind of card from the mail that you get, you know, one of those that's maybe an old gift card or something. And I did some collage on the back, and then I did some gold gilding paste wax around the edges, and then I did some stickles where the stencils are. And this modeling paste dries pretty fast, so you can get to it and get her done, which is fun. Okay, and so the backs of these just have different random scrapbook designer paper on the back. Scrapbook paper, any scrapbook paper will do. And it'll allow something for your collage to adhere to. Okay, so that's one. Show another. Okay, here's another. I went and just put a little bit of pink on some of the flowers, although I think the white contrast works a little better if you're going to do a darker background. It's a good idea if you're looking to get contrast is to do a darker background with the lighter modeling paste. And I'm sure there are ways you can color the modeling paste too, maybe with food color or distress refiller ink, something like that. Just mix it up. That might work as well. But right now we're just going to do some nice neutrals, plain and easy, easy breezy. All right, let's just move all these fun things aside. And what I have set up for myself here is, because I'm going to be working with stencils and with modeling paste, you really do need to wash those because the modeling paste will harden on there. I set up a little bucket over here that I can just drop my done stencils in so that I can dash off there after the video is done and wash them like a good crafter should. Okay. All right, sometimes I have to comply with good crafter rules and clean my stencils. All right, let me just back up a little bit here so you can get a really good view, a little bird's eye view there. Okay, that's my little inker and my scissors. All right, so basically what I did was I just grabbed a piece of paper. So let's grab what we have here. Okay, I have this little page from a children's book. It's a poem book, and I think that would be very pretty to put on the back. So I think I'm going to use that as the back. And then I'm going to collage just some random stuff on the front. And let's see what I have here. Pile of stuff here. Okay, so all right, well, I've got some paper here, and I am going to be using today, I'm going to be using some Scotch Create glue stick. You can use any glue stick you like. You can use a wet white glue. You could use Fabrifix, anything so you could adhere your little favorite things to the paper. Just lay some out. And you can always, go back and glue little things that need extra gluing, but this will get you started. And if your glue stick is not maybe it's a temporary glue stick or it's not the strongest glue stick, you can always go and cut these journal cards and journal tags up and then sew them around the edges, which would look very pretty, if you ask me. And so I am just going to flop this down there. Okay, well, don't have to worry about my edges being too perfect because I can always trim them after. Okay, that's this little thing. Kind of an interesting piece up here. I think we'll take him out. Just some random piece of paper. Yeah, a random piece of paper. I'm just going to glue them all down, not think about it too much, but get everything down, and then we can have some fun. I was making some masterboards and things like that a while back, and now I've got lots of fun things to play with. So as far as collage, but collage basically, just have fun with it. And I did a nice little podcast the other day on collage, and that was fun. And it will be coming out, or it may already be out. Not sure when this video will air, but check it out. It's going to have the word collage in the title. And maybe let me put some darker pieces in there so I can have some contrast showing up. And but even if you don't have a lot of darker pieces, we're going to use our inks to help make things look darker. So everything's going to be okay. Yeah. All right. You can use torn edges. You can use straight edges. Totally up to you. Yeah. It's always up to you. And that's the fun thing about this kind of stuff, which is neat. I like it. There's a lot of freedom involved here. And freedom feels good. So there we go. Let's put some of that down. Might have to tack down some edges here and there. That's okay. We're just figuring where everything is going to go right now. We can tack later. You can slap Mod Podge over the whole thing, but I would wait yet because we're going to do some more techniques on this page before we cover it up completely. So there. And it actually looks kind of cool when you have a few words or something poking through, which is neat if you use a patterned background. If it's just white, you can leave little white spots showing through, or you can cover them up. Totally up to you. All right. I've got my art glitter, well-loved art glitter glue here. It's a wet white glue. It has this cute little metal tip, which really allows you just to put the amount of glue you need and not more than that. And it's always good just to use a little glue. Don't use more than you need, yeah, because it'll seep out the edges and then you get shiny stuff and, you know, just be weird. So just use what you need and it'll grab very well. And you can use Aleene's tacky glue or anything like that. But you want to use something that's going to do the job. Just get her done. Okay, so we have our basement layer down here. So I think that's good. And I'm just going to trim it around so I have a square edge to work with. Actually, I guess it's a rectangular edge, but just trimming my edges. Not absolutely necessary, but for this project, we'll just keep it simple. But overlaying is actually very pretty when it comes to journal cards and things like that too. And you can always add that later if you want, but I'm going to show you a technique with the modeling paste, which is just so super fun. And everybody can enjoy this at some point. And there are videos on how to make your own modeling paste, so you don't have to buy it. But all the, these products I'm showing you today, they are available in the Amazon store and on my description box down below if you want to see what the product looks like or what the price point is. And you can buy them through me, or you can buy them, a lot of the stuff you can buy in, Hobby Lobby or Michael's or, eBay or Etsy and that kind of stuff. So it's everywhere. So you should have access to it somewhere. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, down. Okay, now, so I have this on the back, which I think is very pretty, but it will be cut up. So I'm not getting too, I'm not married to it. Okay. I can hear my husband upstairs. He's doing a video. Same time I'm doing a video. Yeah, that's the way it goes. We're working from home and doing our stuff at home. And well, that's the way life is right now. So we make the best we can out of it. Got to have some fun, right? Very important. Got to have your daily dose of fun. Keep the sanity. All right. Let us get to it. Let's color this baby up. Let's see what we can do with her. Okay, I can get the pin in the hole. There we go. Yay! Okay. Where's my little ink dauber? There it is. Okay, here's my brown. And I've got a nice vintage photo here I'm going to work with today. And I'm just, because this is, I would call mostly a medium color and not super dark, I want it to be a little more intense because my modeling paste is kind of a cream white color and I want it to pop a little bit. So let's see how we can brown this up a bit. Oh, I probably should have put something on the background. Oh, let me grab something. Oh, the messy crafter strikes again. Well, no, everything's being used right. Oh no, I can use this. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna make it brown. Yep. All right, here we go. You can make it pink, you can make it blue. There's no rules here, but it also picks up some of the texture looking here, revealing some of the texture. Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm not too worried. I've got the daub look here because I'm gonna go over it with stuff. So not sweating, not sweating. Okay, I'm gonna put a little more color down here. Yeah, your ink daubers are a great way to colorize anything very quickly. If you find that something is too light or too dark, you have options if you have your inkers and your daubers. And okay, so there we go. We have a nice dark background, which I think is kind of fun. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this cut this way and then do. So I should end up with eight thingies. So hold on. I'm going to cut them on my guillotine cutter. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Can you still hear me? Yeah. All right. So I actually ended up making, I cut 4 on one side and 2 on the other, just for some variety's sake. And I think what I'm going to do is make these into official journal tags. So the writing goes this way on the back. So I'm just going to nip the corners off so they're even. Kind of a nice little trick to do that. If your paper is soft enough, one cut will do ya, and you're running, and all is good. And I have my little, this is a slot punch, and this just makes a nice place to put a ribbon through or something, or some thread or yarn or something like that. I'm just going to do that at this point. And I think these I will keep square as is, or like sharp corners. And, or maybe I could round the corners. That would be nice. Yeah, let me round the corners. All right, you guys just want to come along for the ride today? I'm just crafting, making journal cards. Nothing new, nothing exciting, but just having fun. Just playing with the papers. All right. Okay, let's just round these cards. This is my, what is this? Crocodile corner chomper. Yeah. And it's good to make thick cuts if you have thicker material to go through or thicker paper. But you can use one of those, single paper ones if you have only a sheet to go through. But I'm working with multiple collage layers here, so I think it might be better to use the corner chomper in this case. Okay, do some extra glue downs. I can see little areas that need to be tacked down, so let's do that now. Okay. And this little guy is extremely handy for that. Let me get oops. Okay, here. Oh, yeah, where are we at? Let's clean him off a little bit here. Okay. And he's great to get in those little tiny areas, which sometimes it's hard to get in. I've got strings all over the place stuck to my fingers. Okay, here we go. A little bit there. Okay, you're done. You're good. You don't have much going on you. How about you? I feel something at the top here. A little tacker down. Okay, everybody else looks nicely adhered. How about you? Oh, you're pretty good. Okay, maybe there. All right, there we go. Put that down. All right, what we got here? Oh, yeah, oh, big troubles. Big troubles in paradise. Okay, let's put you back in place. All right. You, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, you got a flapper. We got a flapper. Yeah, we got a flapper in the house. Okay, we've nailed it all down. So now I could do some extra inking around the edges. How are we doing on time? 13? Yeah, we're very good. Okay. And I am, did I show you? I can't remember. Vintage photo, distress ink. Okay, here, I'm just going to go around and just darken up the edges a bit, give a little contrast. You could use any color brown, a walnut stain, or gathered twigs, or brushed corduroy, or what have you, whatever floats your boat. We'll try some different colors too. Yeah. If you do them all a neutral color, then you can adapt them to the journal that you're making, which always looks nice. I think I could use some blue on this one because I got a little bit of that greeny blue in that one design right there. That would look cool. I might do that. Okay. I do want to show you this technique before we run away. Okay, there we go. I'm getting these done. They come along pretty fast. I'm getting faster at inking. Yeah, in my old age. Yeah, I think I am. Although there's no rush. The only reason I'm rushing is because my phone cuts off, my camera recorder, which is my phone, cuts off around the 33-ish minute mark, and then I roll into a second video. It forces me into a second video, so I try and keep them to one video if I can for you guys. Okay, let me just emphasize up those little holes. Okay, that's cute. Liking that. I could stop right here. I'm already in love with these things. But no, we're going farther. We're going deep today, and I'm going to show you the amazing, and not invented by me, but amazing technique using a stencil. Very simple. All right, let's just put you there. And the modeling paste, okay, which is basically, let's just like thick paint. Put some down there. just plop it on. This container is very easy to use because it just closes and you're done. You don't have to be digging in it and scooping, which makes it smidge easier. Okay, I'm just using an old, like a gift card, like fake credit card, something like that. I'm holding it. I'm not taping this in place, but I'm just going to run over the design. Okay, and you don't have to like go over it 100 times. You're pretty much done. Okay, and you retreat, and then you pick this up, and you just like lightly run your finger down the side in case any little areas are sticking out. But isn't that pretty? So pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more you can do with that, but I mean, hey, we're off to a great start. Very little effort, and we're using up our scraps. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna put you down here. Okay, let's get another. Okay, oh, I would recommend getting a bucket of water if you're going to be doing a bunch of these with different stencils possibly, so that you can put your stencil in the water so you can have it all nice when you are coming back. And nice and wet so you can go clean it. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let me just find another stencil here. Oh, here's a pretty stencil. Let's use you. Okay, we'll do the big ones first. And you can just do like a corner or half of it. You don't have to do the whole thing. You can work with this for a few minutes. I really should have something underneath here, and I'm bad crafter again. Probably protect your surface just because this stuff can dry and it might get stuck on your surface. I think you can actually flick it off, but you know, better be safe than sorry. Don't do what I'm doing. Never do what I'm doing. It'll be a disaster. Okay. There we go. Yeah? Yeah? You like it? Kind of cute, huh? You can just like gently run the finger down. And the only reason I do that is in case once it dries, it might, if it hits against something, it might break off. So I thought that might be just a way to deal with that little issue. So that's kind of cute, huh? Yeah. Okay. Let's put you over here. And where did my baby wipe go? Did you take it? I feel like you're right here with me, so I'm sure it must have been you because it's not me. I never move things around. I know where everything is all the time. Okay, I'm just cleaning up. See, it is easy to clean up when it's wet, but if it starts to dry, that's when other things come into play. Okay, so let's get some more stencils. Which one should we use? Which one should we use? There's so many pretty ones to pick from. Butterfly? Oh, that would be cute. Let's do that. Let's a half hanging on butterfly. Can you see? Let me move up a bit so you can see better. Okay, I'm still using what I have on here. If I need more, I can always add more. It's okay. You don't need tons of this stuff. Just got to get her on there. Get it in. Okay, that's pretty good. Just filling those little spots I'm missing. I got enough in there, so I don't have to reload yet. Okay. Just take it off, and there we go. Got our butterfly. That's really cool. Come in with the save here, with the wet wipe, whatever you got handy. Keep a wet washcloth handy, that'll work. Okay, so there's a little baby one. Very cute. Ready to go. Again, I'm gonna not try and clean that now. I'm gonna stick it in the bucket of water. Okay, over there. Good. And let's see. I'm gonna need more of this. So let's do some more of these. What do we have? We have right here. Oh, these are very pretty. Let's do something like that. Okay. These seem to have a front and a back. Okay. You can do these any way you like. There's no rules. Okay, I'm gonna do it that way this time. Okay, let me get some more of this stuff down. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Can you see? Squeeze. It's not too hard to squeeze out. It's kind of like maybe just a little thicker than toothpaste. Yeah. All right, here we go. I really don't need to scrape as much as I'm doing on this. Okay, I'm like overkill here. Okay, yeah, because it really doesn't take much. Once it's in there, and then you're done. You just get out of there, go around the outside. See that? Very pretty, huh? Yeah, kind of cute. And all right, I'm gonna put you down here to dry. They do dry relatively quickly, and you know, if you're smart, you could probably go and salvage some of that before it gets too dry to work with. All right, and we got a couple more of these. Oh, we have a lifter. We have a lifter. All right, get you all glued down. I don't know what you were thinking, but you are glued down now, Sally. All right, so let's do a couple more. Oh, got some pretty individual flowers here. This would be very nice to do. I just maybe put one right in the center because that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, just want the center flower. It doesn't have to be super thick or anything, but just so it covers the area. It's nice. And if you get a little extra, you just wipe it off. There you go. Before it's dry, you still have lots of time to do fun things. Yeah, very cute, huh? Yeah. All right, let's do one more. And then we have completed our mission for the day. This is so much fun. This is really fun. I really highly recommend you try this. Did I mention you can make your own modeling paste if you don't have some yourself, or you don't have easy access to it? You can buy, you can make your own. There's lots of YouTube videos on how to do that. I've never made my own, so I can't vouch. But people rave about it, and they seem to be very happy. So I would give it a try if you don't have any at home. But sometimes I think, these make-at-home ones, by the time you make the stuff at home, by the time you buy the whatever you're buying, you might as well just bought the thing. You know what I mean? It's already pre-made. Totally up to you. Okay, but access, matters. So if you can't get it, then you create it, because we are crafters, and that's what we do. We never let lack of supply interrupt our fun, because that just doesn't make sense in our world. No, we find another way. That's right, find another way. You can do many things with other materials. So just keep your thinking cap on about what you can do. Did I mention you can find my favorite tools and supplies in my Amazon shop? The link is listed in my description box, and you can also find a lot of this stuff at Etsy. If I didn't mention it, I re-recorded this video, so I can't remember what I said when. I apologize. But yeah, if you can't find it, or if you have a hard time getting it anywhere, the regular big box stores will carry all sorts of modeling paste. You can buy it online anywhere, Walmart, that kind of stuff. Okay, in the water you go. Oh, very pretty. One of my favorite ones, I think. I really like that. Okay, just going to do the edge rub. Very lightly, very lightly. Yep, I'm going to put it aside to dry. That's the biggest lesson that I can give to you, is put it aside to dry. See how the dark makes the image pop even more? So just remember, go for if you want to have good pop. If you want to have more subtle and neutral, don't have so much color contrast. Totally up to you. Okay, so I am just going to, oh, I got a little left. What am I going to do with that? Can't get it back in the jar. That's the one downside of the Squirty. You only pull out what you need, because if you have leftover, what are you going to do? Right? Well, I'm just going to make something else. I got to use it. I want to use it on something. Okay, I have the collaged paper I did over here. Let's just put a flower down. What time-wise? Yeah, we're okay. And I will just use up the extra. So don't let it go to waste. Just grab another paper and get her down. Yeah, let's use our stuff that we have, right? There we go. I'm just getting all of it off here. Okay. Well, hopefully that's all right. Let's see what we got. Oh, that came up pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so nothing wasted. There we go. All right, so I can use that for another day. Don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Yeah, I have machinations, though. I have machinations in my brain about what I'm going to do with that. All right, I'm just cleaning this off so it's ready for next time. It's very easy to clean off. Much easier to get off than the ink, that's for sure. Now let's pull out our babies and see what we got. Got one. Okay, trying not to smudge, Pam. Don't touch the wet spots. Okay, there's another one. You see them? Oh, here they come. Here they come to save the day. Saving the day from boredom and mayhem. But I have to admit, I like these big ones too. They're really cool. So let's go ahead and make them more journal card-like, or tags. I guess they're officially a tag when they have the angle cuts at the top and the little ribbon place. I don't know, a journal card and a journal tag are pretty much the same thing, almost. So there's not a huge bit of difference. And what you put on them is totally your choice. I'm just grabbing a little bit of random fabric here. No idea what I have. Let's see. What would look nice? Oh, white? White might look pretty. Oh, you can see that. Okay, I got this. And I've got some pinking shears. Yeah, so they're going to help it not fray. I should probably go a little narrower than that. Okay. I'm just going to cut it over here because I get the little pieces everywhere. Okay. So I can go through here. So, okay, what I'm noticing is that the ink is coming through and I'm getting like a golden color, which is actually still pretty, but it almost antiqued itself for me. I didn't have to do anything, which is nice. I don't have as much contrast or pop, but my background is dark enough that it will still show. So kind of take that into account. The modeling paste may absorb some of the color from your inks. There you have seen it in real live demonstration. Surprised me. Okay, so there we go. We have a little tag for the top, or a little ribbon for the top. That's ultra cute. And just gonna darken up these edges a little bit. Yeah, okay, don't touch it. Is it dry? It's almost dry. Yeah, it's actually pretty touchable at this point. It's kind of nice. The stuff does dry relatively quickly. I think it's probably plaster of Paris or something. I don't know what it is, but it's got a clay-like feel to it. There, very pretty, huh? And then a little, I could ink the back up just to show ya. Yeah, we'll be done. This will be a one video. There won't be a two-parter to this. It's okay. So I left some of the writing on the back just for fun, but there's room for somebody to do a little journaling as well. And there you go. How pretty is that? Very easy, very fun, and just goofing around and playing with the journal card idea. I'm definitely low on journal cards, so you may see a few of these videos come through. But yeah, just fun playing with this stuff. So if you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any interest in checking out my vintage digitals, please do. There are a lot of neat ones there that if you love old vintage papers, old handwritten notes or letters or receipts or things like that, or there's some nature ones, botanical ones, and more coming all the time. So check them out. They're in my Etsy shop. The link is down below in the description box, drop down description box. A lot of people ask if they're on the phone, how can I find the description box? And I know on the Android phone, there's a little golden arrowhead that is off to the lower right below the video that you click on, and that reveals your drop-down description box. And then if you're looking for how to comment, you scroll all the way down below all the suggested videos, below the regular video, below all the suggested videos, and way at the bottom are the comments when you can comment or you can read the comments. I'm not sure what, but yeah, that's where you find that if you're looking for it. Okay, so we got these guys. Very pretty, huh? I don't know, just very neutral, very pretty, very somber, very relaxing. It's that kind of day. You know, it's just that kind of day. And these, I think I'm just going to leave, I'm just going to ink these on the back. Yeah, just to give them a little bit of something. A little something, something. Not too much something. Yeah, because we already have like lots on the front. We don't need a lot on the back. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm just going to set them all aside to really dry. Oh, I guess I'm going straight to the back here. And what else do I want to tell you? Oh, if you are interested in getting my newsletter, with my newsletter, you also get a free digital printable once a month, along with a copy of the free checklist of supplies, basic and advanced. It's quite extensive. I've been collecting it for all the time I've been making junk journals of what you can use to in your junk journals. Some are in the basic, it's mostly free stuff or easy stuff to find around your home. And advanced are kind of like Christmas wish things. And just to spur ideas more than anything. You don't have to collect all that stuff. Less is more often. It also contains the note from the bookmaker if you're looking for that. It's a nice format for you to download, and then you can print it off anytime you want to use it. And that's a little note that I tuck inside the journal to explain to the recipient what a junk journal is, how it can be used in different ways, and the concept behind it. And my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 7 a.m. Eastern time. My podcasts come out Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they can be found on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, plus an array of other unknown podcast streams. And it is free, and if you don't have any of those, you can always just listen to it on anchor.fm, and all the links are down below. My playlists are linked down below as well as at the end of the videos, and you can find me on Instagram, Etsy, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And come and check out our Facebook group. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun people that just really have a passion for paper and want to get together and have fun and talk about junk journals, junk journaling, everything related to junk journals. You can post what you make, you can show us techniques, you can ask questions, you can lurk, you can just have a lot of fun. So come on and check that out, and remember that fun can be simple, and create with reckless abandon, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.